careful? So let's start deep diving in the journey of invisible girl to a life coach. I was born carrying someone else's trauma, invisible in my own home and unworthy in my own eyes. Today, I stand here in front of you to tell how I turned that pain into my purpose. My childhood was full of shadows, an absent father, sexually abused from sibling, and mother's love I always craved for but never received. How many of you here have felt unseen in their own home? As if whatever you do, it is never enough. I thought that if I work hard, my mother will choose me. If I pay her debt, she will love me. But nothing happened. I was always unseen. I was always considered as an average girl. Nothing special, nothing extraordinary. But one day, I hit the jackpot. I scored first class. Not the distinction, but first class. I felt proud. I'm hopeful now my mother will finally accept me. But instead, she looked at me and said, "It is just a fluke. I expected you to be fair." That thought took me down. It was deeper than a wound. It made me question not just my marks, but my worth. In my teens, I asked my mother for a new pair of boots for a college festival. Her reply wasn't just a no. It was the deepest wound of my life. With whom are you going to sleep by having a new clothes? At the age where all I wanted was an acceptance, I learned shame. Life took me to an engineering, not out of passion, but out of pressure. 4 years of engineering struggle, studying something which I have no love for, made me question everything. Last day of engineering year, I still remember my last paper, putting down that pen, feeling this wind of emptiness. What now? I didn't want to go in a corporate. I don't want to lose again. Then what? But somehow I had to support my family, right? So I chose to apply for a teaching in diploma colleges. And that is where I found my purpose. Teaching lit me up. I was not just existing that time. I was inspiring, I was impacting, I was living a life I can express myself. Life didn't stop taking tests. It had to pass me more, right? So I got married at 26. So like every woman over here have a plan to start a family for a couple of years later. I was pregnant in the 9th month, for which I was not ready. So I did promise myself that after 6 months, I did go back to my job. But 2 years passed, I was still there, at home. Soon, I had 2 beautiful daughters. I was thriving as a mother, but as a woman, I was restless. Days blurred into nights, nurturing my kids, managing home, losing myself. I stopped looking into the mirror. I stopped dreaming. I stopped combing my hair even. I wonder, is this it? Is this my life like my own mother? Mothers over here, I want to ask you, you love your child so deeply, but have you ever felt slowly you're dying? How many of you? Same with me. The pandemic came in 2021. The world stopped, but something started to begin within myself. I started searching. The search was not outside, it was inside. That search led me to my first mentor, Shilpa Singh. Sorry, I don't know. Shilpa Singh. Through her hand holding, my healing journey started. I started practicing Ho'oponopono, and step by step, I rebuilt my life. And in October 2023, I became a certified life coach. And for first time, I felt that storm was behind me. And that's it. I have transformed. But no, life wanted me to test again. Soon after, my mother was diagnosed with cancer, where I was bagging up clients on clients. And my mother was having surgeries after surgeries. There, my life skills, healing, boundaries, self-trust were just not the concept anymore. It was my surviving rules. I was just not teaching transformation. I was living the transformation every single day. That just didn't make me strong, but strong in my focus on myself, strong in focus on my health, and even strong in focus on my own faith. So today, I'm not just standing in front of you as a coach, but as a daughter, woman, mother, and a human being who turned her pain into a wisdom. Your worth is not measured by any grades, role, or approval. It is your birthright. And the moment you choose life, your life changes. Now, as I close now, I want to take a moment with a heart full of gratitude to Shilpa Singh to give me this stage to turn my scar into a story. And I'm really grateful to manifest her in my life. So I'm really grateful, and I'm grateful for whatever life have offered me. Thank you.